My name is Diana, and I want to tell you the story of my younger brother, Dan, and the tragedy that changed our village forever. We lived in a small village called Dunail, just 40 people, where everyone knew everyone. Dan was only 12 when it all ended, but the story started a year earlier when he was just 11. That year, our neighbor, Jerwin, accused him of stealing something from his house. Dan was innocent, but no one listened. The village chief, Velas, believed Jerwin and punished Dan harshly. Too harshly for a boy who had already lost so much. You see, both our parents died in a road accident. After that, Dan and I lived with our grandfather in a small, crumbling house. Life was already painful, but when Chief Velas punished him unfairly, something inside Dan changed. He grew distant, quieter, colder. I could feel his sadness and something darker building behind it. Months passed. Then, one night, Jerwin's eldest son was found dead. A month later, another family member. The pattern became clear. One person from Jerwin's family died every month. People were terrified. They locked their doors. They whispered in fear. But no one knew who the killer was. I never imagined it was Dan. Jerwin's family had 7 people, even 2 small children, just 7 years old. And Dan, he killed them all, one by one, at night, while they were asleep, with a knife. Our village had never known fear like that. Even Chief Velas, a strong man, looked helpless. But he had a plan. He told Santo, a trusted villager, to hide under the bed of the last surviving member of Jerwin's family. And that night, Dan came. He moved like a shadow. But as he raised his knife, Santo jumped out and caught him. Dan didn't run. He didn't deny it. He just looked down and said, "I did it. I wanted them to feel what I felt." He was arrested. And after a few days, the truth was out. Every murder, every month, every reason. The villagers were horrified. Some cried, some shouted, some wanted mercy. Most did not. Velas gathered the village. There was no trial, no long debate. They decided Dan's punishment. They hanged him, my little brother. In the center of the village, the same place where we used to play. I watched in silence. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. My heart had shattered long before that day. And now, Dunail is quiet again. Peaceful, perhaps, but forever scarred. People try to forget, but I never will. Dan wasn't born a monster. He was broken by grief, by injustice, by a world that failed him. This is his story, and mine, and Dunail's.